Good noon everyone, welcome back to your beloved duck chess speedrun, a variant available on chess.com, and it actually makes me want to buy a rubber duck and put it on my desk. And without any further ado, let's get into today's content. We got an Indian that has just created his account 3 months ago. E4, duck on E5. D6, full center, let's go. Knight C6. He is challenging me to attack his knight. And of course, I'm not going to refuse. Knight D4. Very aggressive. But that blunders a horsey. C3, duck removing B5. His knight is trapped. E5. En passant is possible. But no, C takes D4. En passant is not forced. Take queen E7. I'll give a check. This doesn't really do anything though. A6 duck C6 and I will have to pull my bishop back, but it definitely doesn't hurt to just annoy him a little bit. F5. Knight C3. C6. That blunders a castling right. Take. Duck on D7 check. Now he has to move his king, because as I have already put the duck in between the check, he cannot put it there anymore during his move. King D8. Bishop G5, duck on F6. Queen C7. Now I can take his rook. Actually, I guess he can try to trap my bishop with something like King E8 duck B7 and then move his queen closer. But if that is the case, then maybe I won't even try to defend it anymore and just go all out at his king while his queen is still very offsided. He doesn't. I'll retreat then. Knight H6. My dark bishop is attacking his king, so it's probably better to not make that trade. Never mind. After this game I got 3 more free wins against some beginners and got a few elo points. And then there came this guy. We get a 2150 duck chess player, who happens to be a 4-player chess enthusiast, also a Diamond Premium member, a top blogger, a chess.com streamer, a ton of high-profile stuff. And he has been playing chess ever since 2017. Heck, I didn't even know about the game at that point. I am so dead. E4, duck on E5. Well, I guess on the bright side we are only losing a few rating points after this game, and I should also be able to learn a few stuff from this guy. D6. F4. G6. He is playing very fast. Knight F3. And I already blundered a trade trying to keep up with his speed. Yes, I did. Okay, it's fine. D4. Take E6 E4. Bishop G7. Knight C3 Knight E7 Bishop H3 Castle. D5. Take Queen D7. Okay, that is actually very bad for me because now he has a double attack. I can already see I'm about to have a very hard time surviving this. Knight E2. Queen B5. That queen is so going to destroy me. Knight back to C3. Queen D3. Rook F1. Queen E3 check. I'll block with queen. On second thought, maybe I should have blocked with knight and put my duck on F2. But this guy is playing at an extremely fast pace. By trying to keep up with his speed, I am slowly ruining my own position. Take Queen C3 check. I have to move my king. Knight H6. Okay, at least I should try to trap his queen. Material wise I'm only down a pawn, but positionally speaking he is way ahead in initiatives. Queen A3. Queen B5. Okay, maybe I cannot trap his queen. This guy is too good for me right now. Queen back to D3. It's fine, if we can trade down the queens, my king is more active than his for an endgame. Knight C5. Queen C2. He starts pushing. That should be good for me though, my king won't have to move too far ahead to approach those pawns. Bishop e3. Finally. King takes. Alright, we're down 2 pawns, open board, so bishop shouldn't be too much worse than knight. I think I can do this. Rook lift. Rook d1, rook b6, take king b2. a4. King a3. b5. Rook b1. Knight d3. Bishop f1. I don't make much commentary here, but the situation is extremely tactical. Someone is definitely going to blunder something at some point during the endgame. It is absolutely inevitable. Knight e1. He is threatening a fork and also my pawn on f3. Bishop e2. Duck on c2. Rook c8. Rook c3, rook c2, knight c2 are all major problems. Bishop d2. Duck on c2. Knight g2. Okay, now I guess there is no way to defend that pawn. I'll start making a comeback. This guy is messing up his endgame. I mean, it's still very difficult to win, but at least I should be able to make a draw. Knight takes f4. Move. Rook b8. King takes a4. g5. Rook b6. Knight c8. I'll sacrifice my rook, king a5. He doesn't take. I'll take then. Pawn take bishop back. King f7. Bishop h3. He finally captures. King takes b6. King rook. And in this position, I blundered the game. I should have just taken his pawn with my king and used the duck to block his rook, but instead my right hand was faster than my brain. b5. Now there is no way for me to both block his pawn and his rook at the same time. I resigned. It was supposed to be a draw. I messed up, but at least I will be able to learn something after this game, except for the d6 opening though. I refuse to believe it is good. 4 wins make it 400% win rate. 1 loss equals minus 100% win rate. Duck chess speedrun today, 300% win rate.